I have not done this in so long. I don't even know what to do. I've abandoned you all. There's no other way of putting it. Thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna take some time off, check into a few green rooms, sort of get the juices flowing. You know how it is. I need some time off, enjoy myself. And I got a little bit carried away. Surfed every day. I left yous dead on the side of the road, walked right past you, and I feel bad. So I've come out today and I'm just gonna fly. And I'm so happy. I'm so excited to go flying. Oh, it's been way too long. I don't even know what to do anymore. Left, right, up, no idea.
But that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Looks like the tables have turned. Like there's a change in the weather. Feels like my time is returning. Like I'm about to get out of this cage. If you could see me now, I'd probably let you down. But that's enough for me. You got me begging, baby. Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. 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 Looks like I'm Looks like I'm on my knees again. Feels like the walls are closing in. Looks like I'm on my knees again. 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 Looks like I'm on my knees.
That is so much fun. Oh boy, it's good to be back. But I knocked a little thing off the TBS 69, which I love. So I'm just gonna go home, and this is actually great timing because I'll go home, clean her up, put some tape over it, and get into the topic of this video, which is me talking about my setup. Wow, that's exciting. That was so much fun. Oh my god, it's so good to be back and flying. See, normally for something like this, I'd just go straight into the shed. But it's spring. It's like 25 degrees. There's a slight breeze. It's it's just about as good as it gets. We're getting a bronze from Big Yella. We've got the koozie here, we've got the garden behind me. So let's get into it. The Jacuzzi. Well, it's not really the Jacuzzi, and that's probably the first thing we can talk about. I'm now running the Impulse RC Apex. I've been using it since the Blossom video, which is what, 2 months now, and I've broke one arm and a base plate, the bottom of the base plates, which is not bad. Like, the arm breakage scenario was pretty hectic. I just went like full throttle straight into this wooden post, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's fair. It's pretty simple, but at the same time it does the simple things really well, so I haven't got really anything else to say about the frame. It's good. We might as well just work our way from the outside and we'll go in, and that means we start off with the coolest part of this whole video, this whole frame, this whole setup. It's the Jacuzzi Jay stoke motor. Now, I know you can't see that because we're shooting on the new GoPro Hero 10. It hasn't got that close focus, but these are my new motors. They're 2207.5, and this particular one is for 6S, and it's got 1969 kV. I couldn't think of a better kV, honestly, to set them up with. I do like the 1950 kV of the T-motor ones, but you might as well add bloody 19 kV onto them. It makes it funny. There's very little performance difference between the two, but for 25 bucks, you've got a really solid motor, and it's got my face on it, so how cool is that? Performance is good, solid, they fly well, nice and smooth, so yeah, they're available now. You can get them at Rising Sun and RC Bits. I'll put the link down below, and hang around to the end of the video because we'll do a little giveaway of them so that you guys can get a set, try them out and see how you go. Hopping on right into the middle, we've got all this Foxy gear. Reaper ESC, it's the 45 amp version, all in 20x20. I think the last time that I did my little build video, I was running the 30x30 stacks for freestyle. Now the 20x20s are just as good, so I have no worries. Amp draw, I don't even know what the rest of the stuff is. Different size specs, couldn't care less. Not a single problem with the ESC, so I'm just sticking with it. Also, because it plugs straight into the flight controller that I use, which is the Foxy F722 V2 Mini. But one single plug, just doof, doof, and you're set. Makes life really easy when you're building it, and you can spend the rest of your time just drooling over these sexy motors. Holy moly. TBS 69. There's a pretty consistent theme happening here. The TBS 69 the Tracer version. In the last build I was running Crossfire, now I'm on Tracer. It's not a huge difference, you can still get away with Crossfire, it's perfectly fine. Tracer just feels a little bit smoother, but the 69 merges both those things together. So my favorite VTX and then my favorite RC link in the same unit, and then you just solder like 5 wires to the flight controller and it's set. It's just a lot cleaner and easier to have one unit rather than 2 different ones. It's kind of like when we used to have individual ESCs and then we went to 4-in-1s, life was just so much easier. That's kind of the same situation with this. There's really not much left to it, is there? I've got the Foxy T-Rex camera. It's like 1500 TV line. It's very high resolution. So there's a tad more latency. I can't notice it. I'm sure if you were racing with it maybe and you were like hella hectic, super duper fast, like I was gonna say Henry, but not Henry. Like that Jacuzzi Jay bloke, he's pretty quick. So it's great for freestyle because I can see all the branches and stuff when I'm like shooting down gaps and things. I've got the Foxy Lollipop, mini thing, micro, whatever you call it. I'm running Ovonics. This one is the 1200 milliamp hour 6S. Is a good medium, like on these motors, which 1969 kV, it's not super efficient, but I can still get like 4.5 minutes of good solid freestyle with this pack. It's not super heavy, it's a little bit smaller in size, like form factor wise, than the 1300s they make. So it just fits in a little bit nicer. And yeah, I haven't had any problem. Oh, I killed one, but that was at a race and I was like hauling balls as I was overtaking Henry on the inside, then the outside, and then over, and look, it was hard to watch, but I did kill one, but that's fair. Like, batteries always die, so it doesn't matter. I like it, it's good. Oh, props. I forget about these things. It's right in front of my face, and I always completely forget. FX P3s. Now, I've been trying a whole bunch of different props, all from HQ, because they are the knee of the B, in the humble opinion of Jacuzzi Jay. But I feel like the P3s suit the flying style that I like. These are a good middle spot. I've got heaps of throttle control, because they've got a real low pitch, but they're still powerful enough. It goes quick, you saw. It's quick, it's a quick boy. Jacuzzi Jay loves going fast, Ricky Bobby style. Super efficient, really agile, and I feel like I have a lot of throttle control, which means that I can be in open areas, go quick, and then I can hop into real tight stuff and have the control that I need to sort of trippy spin and George Foreman grill and what's the other one called? I don't know. You know, do all the little proximity stuff, which I like. I love that a lot. So this has got everything. I think I'm really scraping the barrel now. I have a GoPro 7, it's the black one. I use the Ethics ND filter, it sticks on the front. It's an 8 strength, so ND 8. I leave the shutter at auto mostly, but it means that the majority of the time the GoPro's like, yeah, have a 1/120 shutter speed, which is the right amount of motion blur for quick freestyle and stuff. I'm sure you can get away with the 160 shutter speed, but for me it's just too blurry because I'm quick boy, I'm quick, super quick tricks, super tight gaps, you know the deal. A 4K 30 in super view, ISO, I lock, it's max and min is 100, so that's how you lock it. White balance I set to 55, 100, no stabilization. Like I've got the Hero 10 now, but that's a bit chunky, so I'm not, well, I doubt I'll put it on the freestyle quad. I might one day just to see what it looks like. It's all you need. In comparison to the last build video that I made, I was running the Session, which is so much lighter. I prefer the audio, I prefer the form factor. It just fits on a quad a lot nicer. But I find the extra weight of the Hero 7, I feel that actually, it gives it a little bit more Like if you've ever played cricket with a tennis ball, no good. Get one of those 6 stitches and just, oh, you can hit that thing for miles. That's what it feels like here with the Hero camera. Like this thing's about 700 grams, a bit more momentum behind it so I can fling myself over stuff and just travel for days. But it doesn't float like crazy. With a Session, gets these guys down pretty light and I find myself just, oh, I guess I've got a little capacitor in there. It's one of the, I can't even see, I've got the heat shrink over it, I don't know. But a capacitor, it just makes life easier for the ESC and stuff in case there's like a voltage spike or whatever. I've got race wire for my motors, so just in case I did need to change a motor, which is very unlikely because the Jacuzzi Jay stoke motor is the stokiest, most durable motor that's ever been made by man. It's built with gold, frankincense and myrrh from the foothills of Mount Kenya. If I ever did need to though, it just makes life easier. I don't have to worry about the ESC. Ethics battery straps. They're lightweight and strong, whatever. I got my remote here as well. I got the Radio Master what's it called? TX16S. And then I've got the tracer in the back. It's nice, it feels good, it looks pretty. I like that. I want to look down at it and go, yeah, this is sweet. The gimbals are super smooth. I prefer this form factor a lot more than like the Tango. And I like just resting it up against myself. It makes life super easy. And soon, apparently you can like use the touch screen, which will be mint. I don't know what I'll use. I might just touch it for fun. Ooh. No, I didn't mean goggles. Fat Shark HDOs. Are they? Yeah, yes they are. Rapid fire module. Old radio transmission, which is somewhat old school. It's just the Omni from them. It's pretty sweet. This here, which is a Foxy Oreo patch, but it's a custom one that you can make one yourself. You just pop up a photo. So I put the Jacuzzi Jay logo, send them that one, and then yeah, it's a cool little antenna. I think the like hardware of a quad is important. Like that's necessary. If you've got good hardware, the thing's gonna fly better. If it's built well, it's gonna fly better. But the software side of things, like your settings and stuff, that makes a huge difference. Like just the smallest little thing can change how the quad feels completely. So here I've taken some screenshots, I'll just put them up. This is pretty much everything I've changed on the Jacuzzi in terms of Betaflight. So here's my config page. You can pause it. Here's my config page, my PIDs, my rates, my filters, and then this is my BL Heli settings on the ESC. So I won't go into huge detail about them because it's a little bit subjective, depending on like what you want your quad to feel like in the air. But for me, they work. So if your quad's roughly like this, you try them out, should be sweet. Yeah, rad. If that's it, great, I did it. If there's something that I was missing, oh well. Now, giveaway time. I gave away a set of motors from Rising Sun couple months ago. James got those and he's been loving them, so that's really good. Good on him. This time we're going to be giving away a set of the Jacuzzi Jay motors, which are the sickest. For that, I won't make you do anything as complicated as I did last time. It will be international, so international dudes, you'll be in with a chance to win it. Put a comment down and then say what KV you want. So these come in 6S and for 4S, so 1969 or 2569. Say whatever else you want in the comments, like Jay, you're looking really buff. Wow, you look really tanned. I'll cipher through them all and I'll pick one for next video and I'll let you know. But yeah, that's cool, so I'll give back. I'll hit up Zach from Rising Sun because he's the freaking man. And I've got the Jacuzzi Jay hat on today just to keep the big yellow off the forehead, you know, don't want to burn the face too much. I'll get him to sort out a Jacuzzi Jay merch giveaway as well for this video. So heck, I'll pick one for the motor and one for a set of Jacuzzi Jay merch. I think that'll be mad. So drop a comment, say what up. Hopefully I can send you something your way just to say thanks. Hope you're all staying stoked. And yeah, enjoy your, I don't know, just enjoy. Stay freaking stoked. All right, see you guys.